Alright, so this is going to be for the Dead and Buried quest that had just came out. And it says talk to the raptor north of the guardhouse in Fort 4 and 3. And it says required items is 6 wall segments, which look like this, from 24 limestone bricks, which you can get from Bill over here. And 14 Acacia frames, which is basically go to Menopause and cut Acacia trees. And it says to build the first tier of the Ranger's workroom. So when you get over here, Raptor looks all updated and whatnot. He looking all fly. Alright, so let's just talk to him. Talk about Dead and Buried. He has no chat box. Oh, there it is. Alright. And let's go through the dialogue. So when you go through the dialogue, you'll see the quest prompt. And let's continue it. Accept it. Go through the dialogue. Alright, so you hear a little horn, and you'll come over to the town hall. So just go north, and you can see continue Dead and Buried. Alright, so let's continue it. Alright, so we see everybody in here. And talk to everybody here and go through the dialogue. So when you go through the dialogue, you'll see the raptor be like, finally, to the crypt. Alright, so let's continue the dialogue. Yeah, so now you get to talk to this girl, or this lady, for making her a captain. And you'll go through the dialogue. And when you get to this option, you know, just go through all the dialogue. See what she got. Alright, so after your little interview, you would come over to Bill, and you would see what is going on. And you'll continue talking about Dead and Buried, and the captain should have talked to him about it to make it the little ranger station. Alright, so after you talk to Bill, you would check the plans, and going from the inventory over the required items, you'll get the Ranger's Workroom Tier 1, so that's going to be here. Just remember you can note these items if you wanted to. 14 Acacia and 6 Stonewall segments. Alright, so there we go. And let's head over to the new location. Alright, so the new location is going to be right to the south. It's going to be right next to the guardhouse. So, yeah. It's going to take a little while, but I'm going to see you when I get done with this. Alright, so after a while, you see the Ranger's station pop up, and let's go talk to the captain. Alright, so after that brief old dialogue, I better go and see if the raptor is ready to investigate the crypt. Alright, so let's go talk to the raptor. Talk about Dead and Buried. The fort's secure. Meet me in the crypt north of here. Alright, so let's head toward the crypt. Right, so you just exit the gates, head north. You see a little continue Dead and Buried. Right, so you would click on that, and then you would continue it. Alright, so now that you're here, let's see what's going on. Alright, so you see the raptor. Alright, the raptor's keeping him busy. Find materials and build a bridge. Alright, so let's see if we can construct it. Okay, so we gotta find stuff. Alright. Alright, let's go find stuff. Okay, so there's gonna be like stuff. It said search spooky hole. Yeah, it's gonna be something like this. Right. There we go. Alright, so the materials, they look easy to find. For the most part. Alright, so that's 5 left. That's 4 left. That's 3 left. Oh, material ghoul. Alright, so there's gonna be a little bit of combat, so yeah, just bring some type of gear. But they look real easy. Yeah, you found enough materials to build a bridge. Alright, so let's continue back over there. Yeah, the raptor's still fighting. He looked like he got it. He was in residence. He'll be fine. So, you start building a bridge. Let's take a closer look at that door. Careful. It could be trapped. Alright. Look at them. That could be our run animation. Alright, they doing it. They doing it. You inspect the disc sealing the door while running your hands over the stones on its surface. One of them subtly shifts. You hear a loud clunk to either side of you. Okay, so there must be a more thoughtful solution around here. Okay, so... Oh, there's a puzzle. Okay, alright, let's figure this out. Okay, so you can push the pillar, and then it says, something tells me it's going to take both of us to solve this. So you would switch to the raptor, and this could be our new animation, you know what I'm saying? Oh, let me just see that run animation. Alright, so push the pillar. Something popped out of the seal. Alright, so search it. There we go. A strange polyhedral stone from the compartment. Alright, so search it. And let's inspect the device. It's multifaceted. And it thrums a relaxing rhythm. What do you make of this raptor? You show it to the raptor. The raptor gives the priceless artifact a contemplative shake. It makes a worryingly fragile noise, like fragments of delicate crystal scraping expensively together. We need to research this. Magical artifacts are dangerous. Talk to Reldo, the librarian, in Varrock. Alright. I'll meet you over there in Varrock. Alright, so from Varrock Lodestone, all you do is head north. No, we gotta talk to Reldo. Alright, so you would pass through the marketplace, continue along. Having mobile makes this a lot easier. Alright, so open the door, and you will see dead and buried on the floor. Continue it. Alright, so you will see the raptor here. So talk to Reldo, and go through the dialogue. Yeah, he says something that, if you remember in archaeology, the ceremonial dragonkin device, yeah, there you go. There's something similar to it. Ah, yeah. In the device puts you in a deep sleep and have vivid dreams. You could think of it as a dream journal. Ah, okay, we getting answers to it, okay. Alright, continue the dialogue. Oh, so the raptor fell asleep. He got stunned. Gracious. Fell into an unconscious heap of clanging armor. Alright, continue through. How do I get a potion of dreamless sleep? Oh, okay. It's very convenient. Isn't it just? A renowned enchanter, right? Come on, Karos. Alright, so here we have the potion. And we're gonna drink it. It will suppress your dreams. Activate the Dragonkin device and it should bring you into the raptor's dream. Should? Should. Let's be quick. Alright. Let's go. Alright, so inspect it again. Enter the dream. Okay, so we have a button that allows us to switch between players, and we'll go through the dialogue. Alright, so from here I see these two things. It says pressure plate. Step on one, switch to raptor. Okay. Alright, we see a boulder. Alright, it works through... I'm gonna assume we pull it. Yeah, it looks like, yeah, we have 3 over there, so... I'll meet you when I get to the next one. Alright, so all I did was bring the boulder over here, so... I'm gonna stand on 1, switch back to the main character. Can you dive in here? Yep. Alright, get over here. Alright, that's 2. Let's see if I can do it. Yep. Alright, so I'm gonna put, well, I'm gonna basically put 2 stones and 2 people. Alright, let's go. I'll meet you over there. Right, so I did notice a power thing. Yeah, the raptor can push this really hard versus like the main player. Like, watch. Yeah, so you push it small. Right. Alright, so here we go. I'm gonna get over here. Uh-oh. Don't show this. Who are they? Nothing to you. Uh-oh. Looks like he got a past. Oh, something happened. But look at this run animation, man. I'm telling you, man, they could run on... Oh, my God. Alright, so I'm assuming we gotta bring... Alright, so... Alright, let's figure this out. Okay, so as soon as you step on the pressure plate... Okay, it vanishes, so I'm assuming I gotta switch to my character. Let's see what happens. Let me see if I get off. Yep. It vanishes. Alright, let me see what I gotta do. Okay, so the one that you step on, or whoever, this one's real. So, okay, so let's see this. I'll step on this, switch to me, and then push it there. Damn, did losing the World Guardian powers make you this weak, dog? Come on. Alright, so I'll switch back. Let me see if you can bladed dive. Nope. There we go. Oh no. Okay. Now let's see what we gotta do. Oh, I got a feeling that's him. Man, nah, next thing you know, he's a girl. That'd be hilarious. Alright, let me see what happens. There's a boulder here. Okay, so I'm assuming... Yep, it's gonna be like the same thing. So I'm assuming... Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Or matter of fact, let me go on. I'm gonna switch. Right. So I'm assuming I see 1, 2, 3, and I'll see you over there. Okay, so you would put the boulder in the first one, you, and then the raptor. I can save you, just hold on. Oh no. Yeah, I think that's the raptor. Right, so it looks like this. Yeah, the boulder, you, and then the raptor. That's what it looked like for me. Alright, so, yeah, let's continue. Okay, so I stepped off and stepped again. Like, I literally just did this, right? Bomb. Alright, so I'm gonna stand here and switch to me. Get this other boulder. I'm gonna push it. And I'm probably gonna push it toward... Probably gonna switch to the raptor. Alright, so, yeah, I'll let you know the combination when I'm done. Alright, so now that we have 2, alright, get on the next one. Alright, there we go. Alright, so I'm gonna switch back to Raptor. Let him continue on. Alright, so we're here. Cutscene. What is it? Hey, are you alright? She won't listen to you. Why not? She died a long time ago. How do you know that? Who is she? She's me. Yeah, I already knew it. I knew it. I knew it. And the graves. I knew it, dog. Had a feeling. You feel me? Good graphics, bad graphics. Does she got good graphics? Okay, she got 4 fingers, and she got good graphics. Look at that. Well, it's alright. It's alright. It's alright. Hmm. Ella Maria? Oh boy. Why? It was a compromise. With whom? With Roald. Being waited on. The dresses, the courts, the diplomacy. The luxury. Bianca was willing to kill for. I hate it. Makes you weak. Okay, so you got a few good dialogue, so I'ma just go through them. Alright, so we just finished that dialogue. There's a dim light in the distance. Light is good. Let's find out. Alright, so I'm assuming we interact with the dim light. Oh, this is like nightmare creatures. Okay, so she needs to deal with it. Okay, so she gotta deal with her own demons, basically. That's basically what I'm assuming here. Yeah, she gotta fight her own demons. Yeah. I think that's basically what they're trying to portray here. Okay, so yeah, you will go through the dialogue with King Roald. Alright, so yeah, let's continue the dialogue. Okay, so yeah, he puffed into a way of smoke. Alright, so we'll continue on through the next one. Oh, you can surge as her. Can you blade a dive? No. Alright, but you can surge. Interact with the second one. Also, okay, so you gotta use her own character. Get them low. Oh, this is gonna be hard. I think they do a percentage to your health. Right, so get rid of this. Oh, you can put protect from prayers. Alright, switch to me. Okay, yeah, the undead perk, it seemed to work on it. So. Alright, so I'm gonna turn off my prayer. Bianca. Bianca done it. Why is she here? Why would you do this to me? He made me do it. I didn't deserve this. You call yourself a queen? And you see another light. Okay, so... Okay. Yeah, she's dealing with something. This is interesting. Yeah, let's see the next one. Okay, so there's more. Yeah, you see how the Undead Slayer perk works here? Okay, switch to the Raptor. Yeah, I'm gonna get me away. So get rid of all these nightmares. Alright, switch to me. There we go. Turn off my prayer. Let's see what's going on. That's you. You act tough, but you're still that little girl gawping helplessly. Pathetic. Helpless and useless. You can't hide behind all the masks you want, but deep down, you know how weak you are. Oh, look, there's more regal. The dream is changing. Something new has appeared. Read ancient writings? Zamorgal disappeared. Your mind's eye strains to read the dreamy dragonkin symbols. You're only to make out a few words, but they make more sense as you contemplate them. Dracoon, Vorkath. Wait, Vorkath? From OSRS? I gotta look this up. Yeah, Dragon Vorkath Death Sorcery. Dragon Vorkath Necromancy. Okay. Are we back? Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna continue the dialogue. Okay, so after the dialogue, we gotta go back to the crypt. So go back to Fort 4 and 3, and I'll see you at the crypt. Alright, so the same thing again. Fort 4 and 3 through the gates to the north. You will continue dead and buried, the little symbol on the floor. Continue the quest. Yes. Go in. Oh no, the crypt guards. They're dead. Slain by a necromancer. Uh-oh. Necrotic energy. Ready yourself. Okay. Yeah, they mentioned to us in Necromancy the little update. Necrotic energy. Alright, so let's continue through. Oh, the door looks open. Okay. I don't know why they made the bridge so you have to turn like that. Alright. Somebody's already broken the seal. Who else could it be? Zamorgal? The stench of death surrounds us. Tread carefully as you explore. Alright, you got your music maestro. These are big old bones. Yeah, dragon bones. Alright. This is dragon can work. Oh, so we see another puzzle. Now let's investigate it. Okay. Okay, the raptor picks up a piece. As a part of the map. That must have been used to... there must have been an entire map here. He must have left his undead behind to disassemble it and cover his tracks. Yeah, if they're on the table, they're most likely nearby. Help me look around. Let's see if we can wrest all the pieces from their grabby, rotten hands. After all. Alright, so... let's go see what we gotta do. Here's a mural. What was the incantation you read in my dream? Yeah, Vorkath could be a place. Alright. Alright, so I'm assuming... yeah, I see little NPCs over here. Let's see what this is. Alright, Fetid Zombie. Oh, these act different. Alright. Okay, so yeah. Yeah, they drop map pieces. Alright, so we have 7 left to find. Alright, so... let's continue exploring. Alright, so we see more over here. Alright, do a little AoE. Alright, so you see more map pieces. Alright, so now we have 4 to find. Okay. Oh, this is interesting. Yeah, they say Vorkath. I think that's the one from OSRS. And they talk about Zamor Regal might be able to resurrect this one. Alright, let's continue down. It's got these map pieces. Alright, so I see another group of little zombies. Yep. Alright, let's get this over with. Yeah, Undead Slayer perk. Alright. Alright, you found enough pieces to assemble the map. Alright, let's go back. Alright, so let's put the map pieces on the table, deposit them. Alright, 10 out of 10. There we go. It's all jumbled up. I reckon I could figure this out. Alright, so now we got a puzzle thing to do. Okay, so if you're having trouble, you can toggle accessibility. You just talk to the raptor and say, I like it on. I'll like it on. Alright, so I'll let you know when I try to figure it out. Or, yeah, when I do figure it out. Ah, okay, so the main thing is, like, you see the edges of the thing? Try to match them up. So that'll probably be the best indicator to get the outside. Alright, so this is gonna be what it looks like. You know, try to make a little mental image. I'll try to leave it like that. Yeah, I'll try to make it look like that. Yeah, so there's a crescent over this. There we go. That's what it looks like when it's complete. I'll just leave it there for a little bit. You can pause it here if you need it. Yeah, so all I did was try to align all the edges first, make sure they're all in the right place, and then try to figure it out from there. Alright, the maps looks to represent the lunar sea. Yeah, yeah, moon. Reminic. But look, I don't recognize that island there. You have a map? I got one right here. You already know. It just isn't there. Because being island off-map records could have been hidden on purpose. 2 murals in this room. You don't suppose that one island and the other is perhaps the inhabitant of this island? Could well be. Overseer Civis Reminick. Copy down the map and bring it to her. See if she knows anything about the mysterious isle. Sounds like a good plan. Let's get out of here. Meet you back at the fort. It's your boy. Remember, nobody is to know of my identity, no matter the stakes. It's our truth. See you back at the fort. Alright, so yeah, one last look at the map. You can see it here. Yeah, that Vorkath one. Where is it? Over here? Yeah, yeah, this one looks interesting. Big old Dragon Slayer 2 incoming. Alright, let's go back to the fort. Alright, there goes the map. Alright, let's go see Overseer Civ. She's gonna be over here. Alright, let's talk to her. Talk about Dead and Buried. And let's go through the dialogue. Yeah, look at that Dragon Slayer 2 from OSRS. It's rumored to be guarded by a ferocious dragon, more powerful than Elvarg of Crandor. Alright, so after the dialogue, talk back to Raptor. Right? Let's go talk. Talk about Dead and Buried. She confirmed our mystery island does exist. The Fremnik people know it, but steer clear of it. They call it Ungale, and is guarded by a dragon. Just a dragon? Not impressed. Is looking to charter a ship. It's clear Zamor Regal's desires on Ungale. You're right. Oh, okay. Oh, so it's a damn cliffhanger, dog. That's so freaking whack. Oh my god, it's a cliffhanger? Okay. Alright, so that's the whole thing. And yeah, we can build for the ranger workstation or the workroom. Alright, alright. That's it for right now. 8,000 in that. Put that at Hunter. Oh my god, it's a cliffhanger for real. Now that's so whack. Alright, but there we go.